Now, this is a warning to some of you that are jumping from one native doctor to the other. Tomorrow you are going to so spiritual house. Another day you want to go and see so seer. Now listen to me. Never you in your life meet any spiritualist or any native doctor, whoever they call themselves, and they give you a spiritual item or item to put on your body and you will take it. Never you try that kind of thing in your life. I know the kind of complaint, I know the kind of situation I'm handling here. I said what? Never you meet anybody who call themselves spiritualist or native doctor, whatever they call themselves, and they will give you an item. They will say, put this soap on your body, do this, take this thing to your house. Never you. What you are doing is what we call diabolism. They are introducing you to what we call diabolism and witchcraft. That thing has nothing to do with tradition. That thing has nothing to do with what? Tradition. A true spiritualism, a genuine spiritualism has nothing to do with giving you an item to put on your body or giving you an item to go and bury in your house. That is not tradition. Some of you cannot differentiate between tradition, witchcraft, and diabolism. Not now you are going to see the effects. The spiritual effect is something that's going to surface later on. Some of you, the effects of what you have already done showed up early. Some of you, your own will show up later in your life. I hear what I'm saying. So never you go to any spiritual house. Even Elisha in the Bible asked the woman, what do you have? He didn't tell the woman, take this. He asked the woman, what do you have? A genuine spiritualism would rather take your name or say, let them pray or do so thing, but not giving you an item. Say, take this one, go and bath, or take this one, go and bury in your house. Is not a true tradition. What they are leading you into is diabolism and witchcraft, and there is effects. There is after effects. And that is why you see some families, the forefathers or the present father will go to native doctors. They will bring in some deities or some kind of charms they are asked to bury in their homes. And you see that charm or that thing that was given to that father, that man, that thing is disturbing the whole family members. You are seeing the daughters or the ladies in that house can't get married. Or there are some things you are seeing a kind of a spiritual problem. And this thing is caused by what that man, the father of that house, or the forefather or the grandfather has buried, have collected. Now, let me tell you something. Taking is not a problem, but there are implications. That soap they gave you, that soap that woman gave you to go and bath, that thing, that it may be a kind of, you call it ordinarily. It doesn't mean anything to you. It's ordinary to you, but it's not ordinary in the spiritual realm. I hear what I'm saying. So, taking is not a problem, but it is returning it. Returning it goes with a long way. Returning it goes with a what? It goes with a long way that may involve your life. That is why there are secret society. You going in is not a problem. It's you taking yourself out. So, never you in any way you go to any spiritual house or whatever you call it, they will give you item. They will say, use this on your body, use this on your children, bury this, lay this on where you are living, and you will take it home. The funny aspect is that you may even bath that soap, you may take that thing home, and that problem you are complaining will stop. But that doesn't mean the demands behind what you don't know, the demand of what that soap or what that object or that item represents, it doesn't stop the demand coming after your life. Because there are things you don't know. It's only the person giving it to you. They will not tell you the truth. A true tradition is a revelational knowledge of knowing who you are, acknowledging your ancestors in what you are doing, and knowing your roots. And knowing your roots means you are knowing your culture. If so thing happens in one's life, or if so thing happens, how do your people handle it? How do they trade concerning this particular thing? That is your culture. That is your roots. Anything outside these three things I've mentioned is diabolism. Anything outside these three things that I've mentioned is what I said is diabolism. You are led into witchcraft. So you must be careful, because a native doctor who consults a wicked demon, a wicked spirit to do his activities, to kill and destroy people's life, that native doctor is not into tradition. That is why the most sincere people to do things with are people who are into tradition. because they always believe in uprightness. They know that their ancestors will not like this if they do this thing to somebody, or if they do something like this. But you can't compare that person who is into tradition with a native doctor who people go to destroy people, knowing that they are the one looking for trouble. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And when they go to that native doctor will give them item, will give them something, and they will go and do diabolical things and destroy that person or put poison for that person, and that person will die. And you say that native doctor is a traditional man. He's not a traditional person. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. So some of you don't differentiate between native diabolism with tradition and witchcraft. These things are different. And the topic of this video is that never you collect any item and put on your body in the name of prayer, whatever it is. And this led to some of you ladies that are using waist beads. Some of you go to the market to buy waist bead, thinking that what you are buying is ordinarily. But the seller or the person giving it to you, you might not know where all these things are coming from. That is why you see most ladies are without womb. Most ladies, most women you see today are without destiny, are without direction, are without life spiritually, because of so many things they have involved themselves in the name of fashion, without knowing that they have collected something and deposited into their body, and they have been led into diabolism, into spiritual occultism without them knowing. Most you women, stop all this waist bead. You see all this waist bead, it's better you construct your own. If you think you want to do it in the name of fashion, it's better you do it, produce it by yourself. If you know how you can do that thing, go and buy beads, do it by yourself. Stop going to the market to buy waist bead. I don't have time to go deeper on all these things.